Hey! Today I will be altering 6 shirts. They're all either thrifted or gifted to me, and just need a little tweaking to be perfect. I have the shirts all right here in this pile. I kind of have them divided into like the techniques I'll be using to alter them. This first one is a tank top that I'm going to be taking in on the shoulders and the sides because it's just all around a little bit too big. These 2 shirts, I'm going to be removing some elastic parts from them. So those are both pretty similar. And then these last 3, I am going to be making them all short sleeve from being long sleeve, but they're all slightly too short of the sleeves to be long sleeve for me. So I'm going to be making them all short sleeve. So I'm going to be starting with this blue tank top first, which I just thrifted yesterday. I've been very into wearing these kind of tank tops with a button-up kind of shirt, partly open, and I was looking at getting a pack that had this blue color in it, but I found it at a thrift store, so now I don't have to do that. So very exciting, but it is a double XL, so it's just slightly loose, and I want it to be more of like a tight fit. So I'm going to go ahead and try this on, show you what it's fitting like and what I want to change. It's just definitely a little loose up here, and especially this is the part that will be showing, so I want it to be more fitted up here. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is take in these shoulder pieces about like an inch or 2, like that. And I'm going to be using my serger machine, which I'll show you in a second. I think I'm going to do both the shoulders first and then try it back on and then see how it fits, because I think bringing up the shoulders might make this whole thing fit a little bit better, but I also might want to take in the sides as well. Alright, I've got the shirt flipped inside out, and then I marked each of those shoulder seams about an inch down. So it'll be taking about 2 inches off since it's folded. And yeah, I'm going to head over to my serger machine and I'll see you there. Okay, I'm just going to take my pins out, line it all up. Those of you who don't know, a serger basically is a machine that cuts and sews at the same time. So it cut off the little piece I'm taking off, and then it sews 4 threads at once to seal up that edge. I'm going to repeat that on the other side, and then I'll be back to try on it at this stage and see if we need to do any further alterations. Got it on. I am very satisfied. Fits a lot better now. Just that pretty much fixed everything. So I am gonna leave this one as it is and move on to the next shirt. The next 2 shirts are this same style of shirt, the like quarter button or half button, and then this like elastic band at the waist, which is okay, but I've worn both of these a bunch of times and I really like both the shirts. Oh, and this is the other one. And the only issue is when you like lift your arms or do anything, they like slowly ride up, and that's just not my vibe. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and remove this elastic band, and then it won't have like the gathered look, but it'll be like a little bit more boxy. And then I'm gonna like finish the hem and it'll be like slightly cropped, which I think is the vibe. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead, remove the bands off of both of these, and then I will come back and show you how I'm planning to hem this. It is gonna take absolutely forever to take these off because they're serged edges, so it takes forever to seam rip these. And I mean, I could just cut it, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and at least try to start seam ripping it, just because I want to save. It doesn't seem like a lot of material, but there is like a little bit that's within these serged part. So if I can, I will seam rip. Otherwise, depending on how long it's taking, I may just have to cut it. Got the cheese. Alright, I've got both of the waistbands taken off. For the one I was wearing, I just cut it off because it was taking way too long to seam rip, but this one actually started seam ripping really easily, so I did seam rip this one fully. And now I got my little mini ironing board out, and I'm going to be ironing the bottom hem up twice to make a little tiny 1/4 inch hem, just because there's not a lot of excess material. I don't want to make it too short of a shirt. Got my iron set, because this shirt is polyester, so I don't want to melt it. So got it set to a lower setting. I'm going to start by folding it once and ironing it. And then I'm basically just going to use the part where I just folded as the fold line for the second fold. And make it pretty darn skinny. And yeah, pretty much just going to repeat that all the way around. Hello. I finished pressing both of them, and then I actually sewed this entire one thinking I was recording, but I wasn't. But I have my second one to do, so I will record that, and then I will show you both of them when they're done. Try them on for you. So I'm just going to be using a straight stitch. Pretty straightforward. It did get a little like warped on the hem, like it's a little, it's not, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's just because it needs to be like go through the wash one time and then it'll be fine, but I don't hate it either. But so yeah, hopefully once I maybe put it through the wash once, it won't be quite so wavy. But yeah, I like it. Definitely, I think an improvement from how it was before. So can't complain with that. I love how this one turned out. This one, especially because of like the slippery material, would ride up so much, especially compared to the other one. And it's so cute now. I love like slight crop to it. It's a vibe. Very cute. Alright, as I said earlier, the next 3 shirts are all long sleeve shirts that are, as you can tell, a little too short for me. So I'm going to be making them all into short sleeves. I've already got this one marked right here. I made it slightly longer than what I want the final hem to be because I'm going to be doing that same technique of folding up twice to make a finished hem. So I extended it a little bit longer than what I want the final sleeve to be. The sleeves, not as bad on this one, but still quite a bit too short for my long arms. I'm going to go ahead, use a safety pin to mark the point where I want them to end. There we go, got that marked there. And I'm going to do the same with the last shirt. Here is the final shirt, not as exciting as the previous one, but this one I actually already have marked, I forgot about that. But yeah. Little dad shirt vibe, but again, slightly too short on the arms. But the rest of it fits quite well. So we'll also be cutting these sleeves off. I'm gonna show you the steps all with this one shirt, and then basically I'm just gonna repeat that with the other 2 shirts. So I won't show you all the footage of that, but I will show you for this shirt. I'm gonna start by lining up. I've got the original sleeve hem lined up with this grid here. And I'm going to line up a ruler with where I want the cut part to be. Use my rotary cutter and cut along there. Actually, I have to do it on this side because the blade that goes deeper on this side. So. There we go. Now I'm just going to use this piece as a template to cut the other sleeve. And now I'm going to bring back my mini ironing board and my iron, and flip this whole thing inside out so I can press those sleeves. And I'm gonna be basically just doing the exact same thing as I did on the hems of those other two shirts. Just folding up about a 1/4 inch and then again 1/4 inch so that we can have that finished hem. Alright, now I got the double hem all set on this one side. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, and then I'll see you over at the sewing machine. Yeah. We're just going to be sewing with a straight stitch. Take this off so that we can get into the sleeve hole. Alrighty, that is one sleeve all sewn up. I'm going to do the exact same thing to the other side and then repeat all those steps on the other two shirts. Then I'll be back to show you all 3 of the final shirts. Number 1, I'm not talking about P. This is it. I can kind of see it in the viewfinder. I think it looks quite good. Definitely will be getting wear out of this. I've been loving shirts like this. Because they're so easy to throw on and they look so much better than like a t-shirt. Not that t-shirts look bad, but it just looks way more like put together and like intentional than a t-shirt. Okay, next one. Here's this one. I need a night out ASAP, I think, to show this piece off. It gives very much like disco ball but red. Love it, love it. Last but not least, kangaroo shirt. I kind of fixed this part so it looks a lot better now. Very comfy, very excited to incorporate this. It gives very much like beach day, chill vibes. I'm very excited to have these 6 pieces added to my wardrobe and start styling them. So yeah. Let me know which piece was your favorite transformation. I think mine was this shirt because I always loved like the print of it and now I love the fit of it just as much. So this is my favorite. This is a close second. That is all for today's video. If you enjoyed, you can subscribe for more in the future. And that's all. Love ya. Peace. Bye.